Hi guys, it's Andy from Man City Fan TV. Well, welcome to episode 6 of Who Are You? So, I'm with an overseas guest this time. So, who are you?
Hey Andy, and a big hello to everyone on the channel. This is Akio Fernandes here from Goa, India, and I'm a massive Man City fan.
Well, I know that. I follow you on Twitter and you're getting a big following on Twitter now. Nearly catching up to my subscribers. What's going on? Very quickly. Yeah, I love your tweets, I must admit. Very positive about City. So you're here to answer 5 questions that we ask all of our guests on Man City Fan TV on this episode of Who Are You? So your first one is your first City game, whether you saw that a City game in Manchester, overseas, or on TV.
So my first City game would be back in 2008 because I was born in Abu Dhabi and I lived there for almost more than half my life actually.
Oh,
So I was actually in Abu Dhabi when the takeover happened, and the first game that I watched would be City versus Liverpool in 2008. I think that was just like a month after the takeover or something, because even when the takeover happened, they wouldn't really show much of the City games. It would always be the traditional top four, top five teams. But since we were playing Liverpool, like that game was on TV and it was a big game. And I remember watching that, and that was the first game I ever watched. And uh, can't remember much, but I know that there was a really great free kick by Javier Garrido, I think, and there was a red card somewhere. There was a typical red card in the game, and then I think there was a last minute winner as well. I know we lost that game, and yeah, well, you could say that I got my first dose of typical City from that game, because we were 2-0 up and we went on to lose the game in the last minute.
well, from there, obviously, your love of Man City started. Obviously, being
Yeah.
born in Abu Dhabi and living in Abu Dhabi, but you've gone on to set up a supporter club.
Yeah, I set up the Man City Goa official supporters club in 2016, December 2016.
And I've seen lots of your videos and things, tweets on social media of you. Are you actually, is it true you actually starred in one of the official videos?
Yeah, we did. I mean, especially for the title-winning game of last season, Man City had decided to feature one of our guys from Goa in the global video. So we got the chance to not just represent Goa but also represent India, and that was a really good moment for us. Very proud moment.
Brilliant. Well, listen, moving on to your second question, your favourite
Yeah.
ever City game?
Uh, my favorite ever City game. For me, I mean, you can call me old school, but every derby game that we win is my favorite game. Uh, Back in the early years when I started supporting City, I remember getting these butterflies in my stomach whenever we'd face Manchester United, because it's not just abroad that the fans get stick from the United fans, but it's even here in India. We used to get a lot of stick for supporting a club like City, and when it would be, I mean, when the derby day would come near, that would be the chance to have some sort of redemption. So if we could win, then it was a party from there on. So any, I mean, now we've obviously turned into a much bigger team. I remember a lot of us used to get butterflies in our stomach when we used to face teams like Bayern Munich and Barcelona and all of that. But I mean, now we've just evolved massively. It's we who are the big team right now, and it's the other fans that get butterflies in their stomach when they're facing City. So I mean, every game is special to me, but nothing like a derby, especially if we win.
Great answer. Question number 3, your
Yeah.
favourite all-time Manchester City player?
Ah, my favorite all-time player. That would be David Silva. I mean, over the years, I mean, it's been a hard choice for me, as I really, really love Kevin De Bruyne. The last 2 seasons, I've got Kevin De Bruyne's name on the back of my jersey, and I'm absolutely obsessed with him. And then ever since Bernardo Silva's come to the club, he's become like a huge crowd favorite. He's become like a hero to the club already, and we already have a sort of idea of where he can go from here. But for me, like deep down inside my heart, it'll always be David Silva. And David Silva at his prime, I mean, I've never seen a player like that. And the most favorite thing for me is I can relate to him on a level because he's very similar to me. I'm a very quiet and shy and very chilled out person by nature. So I really admire that in David Silva. He's not into any controversies. He's never showing off. He's not much in the media. He does all the talking on the pitch. And when he decides to talk on the pitch, everybody listens.
Great answer. Very good answer. Question 4 then. Your best Manchester City goal you've ever seen?
Best Manchester City goal I've ever seen. I mean, I know a lot of people would say the QPR goal, and that was like a huge moment for me. But like I said, my love for the derbies and the rivalry goes back. And for me, I think the Yaya Toure goal in the FA Cup semi-final back in 2011, that was a massive goal for me, because I think that was where the whole power shift happened. And uh, I think it was at that moment that the world was watching, and everybody realized at that very moment that this is something serious. The noisy neighbors aren't just noisy neighbors anymore. There's no jokes. This is serious. There's something big coming up. And I think from that moment onwards, everybody decided to take us seriously. So that goal will really have a special place in my heart.
Okay, and on to your final question. If you could pick one player, past or present, dead or alive, ex-City or from any team in world football, to play in this current Manchester City team under Pep Guardiola, who would it be and why?
I mean, there's a lot of players that come to my mind, but I mean, I would just stick to Vincent Kompany. I know it's not even been a few months since he's left, but I think Vincent Kompany at his very best is one of the best defenders of all time. And when I play football, I play as a defender. So again, I can relate and connect with him a lot. I love the way he takes charge. I love the way he's very vocal. He's a leader, and he doesn't play like he owes anything anyone. It's not like he's doing it as a favor or he's doing it for the money. He plays with his heart on his sleeve, and be it for Belgium or be it for Man City. Uh, I mean, if we had 10 companies in one team, we'd definitely go on to win the Champions League, as easy as that. Because passion is something you don't see much these days. And you ask me the same question at any time, any year in the future, I'll always say company, because I'd always want a player like that, leading from the back, vocal, showing his passion, getting the team together, and it's amazing. And I think that's irreplaceable. Like, I don't think no matter how much we spend and whatever we do, we'll never be able to replace that kind of quality. That's for sure.
Well, 5 brilliant answers there from Akio. So, Akio, I want to say a massive thank you for coming on episode 6 of Who Are You? Really appreciate your time.
Sure.
Just finally, if people want to contact you on social media platforms, how can they follow you? And I will put any links below this video.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you can follow me on Twitter. That's the place where I'm most active when it comes to City and football. My Twitter handle is bluewolf_69, and I've got an Instagram account as well, and that's retro_wolf. So that's more of my personal life and a bit more into just how my life goes, and a bit more of a personal scene. Whereas if you want football, then Twitter's the place to be.
So are you going to come over to Manchester one day and come and see a game? I know I saw a tweet you were talking about you'd love to come and live in Manchester or work in Manchester. So are you going to try and do that soon?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. I mean, I plan to come over for a holiday this year, somewhere towards the end, somewhere between October and December. So I'd come over, get a feel of the place, watch a game live. It would be my first game live at the Etihad. I've watched City play a friendly in Abu Dhabi 5 years ago. So that was the first time I watched the club, but it's been a dream of mine to come down to the Etihad, to come down to Manchester and watch the team. So I'm planning to do that towards the end of this year. And then next year, I've got my mind set on moving. So
yeah,
I'm definitely going to come by, probably work there, stay there, live there, get a season ticket. That would be the dream.
Well, listen, when you're over this year, you only have to let me know and we'll meet up definitely, and I'll look after you and show you around without shadow of a doubt.
Sure thing. I'd appreciate that.
No problem. Well, listen, Akio, thank you so much for coming on. Who Are You? You take care, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Cheers.
No problem. See you soon.
See you.
So that's Akio, and that's episode 6 of Who Are You? So don't forget, if you want to subscribe, just make sure you hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon. That way you'll be notified when any new videos come in. And also don't forget, give it a thumbs up and comment below. And if you want to be on the next episode of Who Are You? All you have to do is send me an email. It's mcfcfantv@gmail.com. This is Andy from Man City Fan TV, and this is episode 6 of Who Are You?